sorry, that's for a Democrat show.
No matter what the technical difficulty is, this man is a professional. He goes all the way.
What you represent to them is freedom.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
Was an extremely great conservative commentator.
Classified my ass!
Government is another way to say better than you.
Well, this is Jersey Joe for the Reaver Common Sense Show.
Want the Sackheads to give you a blessing?
8 p.m. on shrmedia.com.
And good afternoon, and welcome to the Reaver of Common Sense. I'm your host, Jersey Joe. Staying up too late, and just staying up way too late trying to get things done. I need to start going to bed a little bit earlier, so I'm a little bit more awake. Democracy is two wolves and a lamb voting on what to have for dinner. Liberty is a well-armed lamb contesting the vote. Ben Franklin. Some people have a way with words, it seems. So, how's everybody doing? A lot going on. New York State Senator Majority Leader Dean Skelos on Monday said he would resign his leadership post a week after being charged in a corruption scheme involving his son and was replaced by fellow senator from Long Island. It seems like every other week we're getting, whether it's a Republican or Democrat, more so Democrats I hear, but just senators falling to the wayside of corruption. Then they wonder why. They wonder who wrote the book of love. They wonder why we are backing Trump. Because that's a perfect example. We're tired of these corrupt politicians. We're tired of it. And then I hear, well, you're just blindly following somebody that's saying what you want to hear. And what do you think the established Republicans are doing with Jeb Bush? You are blindly following because the Republicans are pushing him on certain people. You are blindly following and accepting. That guy is about as conservative as Joe Biden. Bush, Jeb, is the typical established politician that we are sick of. Is Trump perfect? No, he isn't. He has his flaws. Do I enjoy hearing someone say, speak normal? Yes, I do. I am so sick of this political correct. It just makes me want to throw up. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of having to watch what I say because I might offend somebody. But the Democrats can say whatever the hell they want that offends me, and they will keep on doing it. Well, if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. You don't like what I say? Yeah. I'll tell you what, tell your friends that are Democrats and don't like when someone speaks their mind. Give them my website, tell them to contact me, and I'll plainly tell them what I think. I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of the Republicans attacking Republicans. It is getting... Republican Party's almost... it's not even the Republican Party anymore. It's a free-for-all. There's so many little factions within the party, it's falling apart. And it's sad. I mean, it's they've done great things throughout history to now fall apart because the people are sick and tired. I mean, look at it. The Democrats are rejecting Hillary. The Democrat supporters are rejecting her. Her numbers are falling faster than Bill Clinton's pants. So, public policy polling came out with a new poll yesterday. Let's see. Trump, 35%. 35. So there's another one out there. I haven't been able to find it. I've seen a lot of news agencies reporting on it saying 40%. I haven't found it yet. When I find it, I'll bring it up. Now, it has John Kasich closest with 11%. Now, the other one, if I'm read all the articles right, it said Ben Carson's right behind him. I do have the Real Clear Politics one up, but they're not exactly up to date. Unless they just up to date it between I putting the page up and so forth. Let's see. Lindsey Graham, George Pataki, Rick Santon at 1%, and Gilmore, Huckabee, and Jindal with less than 1%. Falling outside the top 10 in the state are Rick Perry at 2%, 3% for Rand Paul, Ted Cruz, Mark Rubio, Christie at 4%. Listen, I like Ted Cruz. I'm not going to bash him. He's a senator that does his job so far. Everybody's clamoring. Everybody wants Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz, Ted Cruz, Ted Cruz. Doesn't look like you're doing that great. I saw somebody put up on Facebook one day. It said, Trump supporters should just dump him and come follow Cruz. So I wrote on there it'd be easier if Cruz came to Trump. Less numbers to transfer. Yeah, he didn't respond to that. I don't think he's like that. Candidate who's made the most charismatic drop is Walker. He's gone from leading at 24% all the way down to 7%. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, the Walker supporters are going to be upset with that. I know a few, and they're rabbit supporters, which, hey, that's your prerogative. You could do that. I'm not going to knock you for backing them, but they're sure as hell knocking other people. That's what I'm getting tired of. Everybody knocking each other for who you support. I thought that was part of the thing about the United States. One of the things, our freedom to choose who we want. The freedom to pick who we feel we want to elect, not who we're told to elect. And that's what I see going on. That's not what this country is about. Plain and simple. You don't like who I choose? Who cares? Keep your opinion to your friggin' self. If you want to give me your strong points of your candidate, fine. Fine. Because I'm understanding one thing. We're very, 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 and I keep saying this, we're very early in the primaries. A lot can change. A lot. I mean, look at Rick Perry. He ran out of money, how many weeks ago? Whew, that's a great campaign. Ran out of money. Now, the people are volunteering. Now, I call that dedication for the people. Hey. Let's see. Favorability. Trying to find where the article starts. Sometimes these are a pain in the butt to read. Trump leads with Tea Party voters, independents, conservatives, voters who are mostly concerned about electability, both young voters and seniors, evangelists, women, and moderates. Trump has a 56-32 favorability rating, and it just keeps going up and up and up and up. But yet the Republican Party, the GOP establishment, is trying to derail it. Now, I'm starting to wonder. These men can't be that friggin' stupid. They really can't. These GOP heads, they cannot be that stupid. That they can't see every time that they try to derail him, his numbers go up. So now I'm starting to wonder, are they doing this on purpose? Are they purposely doing this to run his numbers up? Wouldn't put him past them. I really wouldn't. It's a possibility. I had my tinfoil hat on last night when I had that thought, so sorry if it came out a little too woohoo. Jeb Bush. Do you have a favorable or unfavorable opinion of Jeb Bush? 38% is favorable. Unfavorable is 41%. Yeah, that's the one we want to push. Yeah, Republican Party, you want to push that idiot. I am a George Bush supporter. He was not perfect. There was some things wrong. He did make mistakes. I'm not going to deny that. I'm not going to argue that point. I liked him. I thought he was a decent president. We've had worse. Last 6.5 years can prove it. But Jeb Bush, did his mother drop this one on the head too much? I don't know. It's still funny, his mom did not want him to get involved. Ben Carson has a 62% favorability. And I like Carson too, but I don't think he has what it takes to be a leader. He's too quiet, too passive. He's not used to the politics yet. That's my opinion. And the guy's brilliant. I mean, to be a neurosurgeon, brain surgeon, you have to be smart. I'm not going to take that away. He's got a great personality. He's very likable, but he seems a little too passive for me. A little too, And his stand on firearms, guns, is not that exactly great. So, Rand Paul has a favorability of 34 and an unfavorability of 49. Constitution, Constitution, Constitution. Trump. Constitution, Constitution, Constitution. Trump. Marco Rubio. I was actually kind of shocked. He's got a 50% favorability with a 27 unfavorable. That kind of Trump shocked me. And I noticed with a lot of these questions on this poll, they put Trump in the back. Jeb Bush is in the front. They try pushing Jeb Bush. And usually that works. Usually the first couple of questions are the ones that people are willing to vote on. You know, those are the people they'll vote for. Those are the questions they'll give favorability to. Donald Trump is question number 10. Favorability at 56%. Unfavorability at 32%. So far, only Ben Carson on the favorability of New Hampshire survey beats him. Oop, check that. Carly Fiona is at 58. Not looking good. I mean, like I said, we got a long ways to go. Long ways. Now, here's the example, kind of like, given the choices of Jeb Bush, Carson, Christie, Cruz, Fiona, Gilmore, Graham, Huckabee, Jindal, Kasich, Pataki, Paul, Perry, Rubio, Santorum, Trump, then Walker. They try to put him in the back seat, and it actually might not be a bad idea because it's going to get a real sense, you know, because most people are like, oh yeah, I don't feel like listening to the whole list. Well, Trump's got 35% there. Wow. Yeah. I like seeing that. All right, I'll let you jump to something else. I'm a little bored with polls. Biden fans see him as honest and frank in contrast to Clinton. Honest and frank. If he was honest and frank, he would have came out and talked about the bullshit that goes on in the White House right now. He would call evil shenanigans on what's going on, whether he is the vice president working for the president or not. Well, I shouldn't say working for the president because he works for the people. He is not honest. He is not frank. And it sounds like they're trying to build him up to be a Trump 2.0. The Democrat version of Trump. He says what he wants. He says what he thinks. Yeah, he also says idiotic. Oh, fire 2 shots of a shotgun straight up in the air. They'll run away. Someone's banging on your door. Fire 2 shots right through your door with a shotgun. Someone actually did that. And his defense was, well, that's what Biden told me to do. The vice president told me to do that. And the guy's serving several years, decades in prison. I'm sorry, but the vice president declared, you have someone knocking on your door and you don't know who it is, you fire 2 shots through the door with a shotgun. The vice president said that. This is the guy we want as president? Hey, look, China just knocked on our door. Blooming idiot. I shouldn't say that because he's probably a real nice guy, but he's also very handsy. Very handsy with the women. The first president elected that has been charged with sexual harassment. Nah, that should have been Clinton. Made a joke with my wife last night that, I got to get to this. Where is it? The new twist to the email scandal with Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton did a press conference on MSNBC with Chris Mathers, where Hillary talks openly about the email scandal and the erasing of the servers. Madam Secretary, Chris Matthews said, for months you have been under fire from rabid right-wing conspirators about your... I like how he puts conspirators in the question, you know. That right there sets the tone for it. Rabid right-wing conspirators about your private email server. How are you holding up? She cackled, laughs. It's going to take a lot more than pointless accusations from neocons to ruffle my feathers. Yeah, chicken. Chris Matthews, after all these years, I guess you're used to it, huh? Yeah, they've been after me ever since I worked at Watergate investigation and got thrown off. Oh, she didn't say that part. And she was kicked off for lying. I think Republicans are just jealous of how accomplished you are. Looks at Chelsea. You must be awful proud of your mom. I think Republicans are just jealous of how accomplished you are. Oh, man, get your head out of her ass. You're kissing it so much. Oh, my God. And we're going to get to the email situation. Don't you worry. I am the best mom in the world, Chris. Oh, that's sweet. And you really mean it, don't you? Yeah, no, she's going to turn around right there and say, hell no, I don't mean it. She's a witch. Yeah, right on public TV. She's going to, derail her mom's campaign even more. You friggin' half-wit. All right. Madam Secretary, you and your daughter are here today to reveal some pretty astonishing news, exclusively on MSNBC, that our writers came up, that you want to tell us. She goes on, yes, we are, Chris. We have decided to be candid. She's now just deciding to be candid and inform the American people that Chelsea is the one who scrubbed the servers. Dun, dun, dun. I'm not going to go on with the bullshit that they keep spewing because they're spewing more bullshit than Calfield. They blame it, and Chelsea comes out, and Chelsea. She comes out and she admits it. Oh, I did it. I had postpartum depression. I removed all the security labels and top secret labels on the emails. Then I wiped it clean because I had postpartum depression. So what they're doing is they're using their daughter as the fall girl. Because whether she had postpartum depression or not, she wiped evidence. She removed top secret labels from top secret documents. She was looking at top secret documents, and she doesn't have the clearance. So they're going to put her daughter out. They talked her into going out and being the sacrificial lamb, or going to try to, because you can't smell the lie, the bullshit that's coming from this lie. Please go see a doctor to have your sinuses checked. This is so... It's a commercial time. It's a good time to take it. We'll be right back after these messages. This is Reaver of Common Sense with your host, Jersey Joe.
In a world controlled by corrupt politicians,
You got a business. You didn't build that.
a team of ordinary men emerge from the ashes to give voice to the voiceless and hope to the hopeless. Sackhead Sean.
Dude, I'm not saying half was stupid, bro.
Sackhead Clint.
All good friends of ours usually show up drunk.
Also starring Sacco as the producer.
I'm a little bit drunk, 'cause I'm drinking.
They are the Sackheads Radio Show. Every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific on shrmedia.com.
Times are dark. The people are misled by corrupt politicians, lied to by establishment media, and deceived by the false messages of Islam. A nation looking for direction needs a guide. It needs a man with a cane. I'm Dave Milner. Join me on Spreaker, SHR Media, Pundit Press Radio, and YouTube through the SHR Media page for a different kind of commentary on the unpleasant blind guy. Because the truth is not always pleasant.
Hey, it's Jersey Joe from Reaver of Common Sense, and we have moved to a new night and time. Every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on shrmedia.com, you will catch the Reaver of Common Sense uncensored, unfiltered, and only on shrmedia.com.
Alright, something's not working. Alright, hold on. Sorry about this, I had a little issue here, and I don't know why this is not working. No, I don't. That seems weird. It's going to take a little bit longer break today. Today's one of those days I didn't get my coffee. Sorry about this. I've been hooking up some new systems, and it's been a little... Hillary Clinton has blamed this whole illegal matter on her daughter. Yes, Hillary Clinton has blamed this whole matter on her daughter. They're going to make her the fall girl. That doesn't make it any legal. It does not make it legal for what happened, just because her daughter did it. She's going to try throwing her daughter under the bus. Do we want this woman as president? That she would throw her daughter under the bus where she can get 20 years per email? Do you think she would not sell out a bunch of people that she doesn't know, as in the American people? Please, if you're still backing this woman after she threw her daughter under the bus, that you cannot see something so plain and simple. It's not a conspiracy theory. There's no tinfoil hats. She threw her daughter under the bus because if it was simple as that and it wasn't illegal, they would have came out immediately and brought it to attention. Hey, my daughter's suffering from postpartum depression. During an episode, she did this. It wasn't done maliciously. No, she waits, and she waits, and she waits. She waits. And now she comes out and says, oh, because she's getting in so deep that she doesn't know what to do. So she blames it on her daughter. What kind of mother? What kind of mother? Or even the father? Where's Bill Clinton to stop this? They're more worried about political careers than their own daughter. That is sick. That is despicable. They are disgusting parents. And you want her as president? You're a bunch of mental midgets for thinking that. That is disgusting. Put her daughter up to it. Oh, it just disgusting. Also, I believe it was yesterday or Monday, I reported that there was a race car driver. I believe it was the Indy Series that was killed at Pocono Raceway. Real freak accident. He's driving along. There was an accident in front of him. And if you've seen the Indy cars, they got that front wing on the front. Well, it came, broke off the car during the accident, which is very calm. Well, it flew back and hit this driver in the head as he was driving by. The good thing that has come out about this, and the only good thing you can say, I mean, accidents happen in these racing. This is not, it happens. You know the dangers the moment you get in that car. But his family has donated his organs, and so far from what's being reported is 6 people have been saved by his loss. So, thank you. Thank the family. You did a great thing. And sorry for your loss, but in a way, he lives on now in 6 people. So, all right, we're going to shift news and go to Africa. Safari guy killed by lion in front of tourist. Take a guess where it was. Yep, the same place where Cecil got killed. And these nut jobs that were freaking out over it are applauding the lion. They are actually approving that this lion killed. Yes, victory for the animals. Death to humans. And yes, I've heard them actually say that. I am not being sarcastic. They've actually said that. I just looked outside and I realized why I'm not waking up. It is a little bit overcast. Looks like we're going to get some storms today. But they're actually applauding. Yay. The lions have gotten revenge for Cecil. Lions don't give a shit about Cecil. Come on. People, I can't believe there's actually people that, number one, would do that to their own daughter. And that's going to the Clintons. Disgusting. I can't believe there's people that hate their own race. Humans. They would rather see them killed. They eat meat. Yeah. So do freaking lions. What do you think they eat? And you want to know something? Their hierarchy is a little bit sexist. Because the male sits around all day and has the women going out and doing the hunting and the protecting. Yes, the women go out and get the food in the lion world. The male just sits there, licking himself. But yes, let's stick up for everything but the human race. This isn't let's go out and kill everything that moves. No, that's not that. But, things I want to say today just would probably not go over well. Sometimes I go over the line with what I have to say, but people are freaking stupid. So Hillary Clinton was also talking recently, and she railed with police. First and foremost, they need to be trained and held accountable and disciplined in a way that prevents the reaction that we've seen too much of. Hey, Hillary, get off your fat ass and go do the job yourself. Go be a cop for a month or two. Then come talk about need retraining and all that. Go be a cop in Trenton, New York City, Camden, Baltimore, L.A., Chicago. Go be a cop in those areas. And make sure that you go into the dangerous spots without security. Because you are the security as a cop. Go do that for a month. And then come back and talk to me. Otherwise, shut up. I forget who used to say it. Shut your pie hole. Oh. I just want to bang my head. Oh, she wrote this on her Facebook post. And with civilians, a lot of these stand your ground laws need to be rewritten. If you have to defend yourself, okay. But look at some of the instances we had. Trayvon Martin and too many more. Yes, Trayvon Martin wasn't a self-defense case. He was only taking the guy's head and slamming it into the ground. Well, not even the ground. Concrete. So this is why I want anybody that thinks that this wasn't a self-defense case. I want you to take your happy ass outside. Make a fist. Get down on the ground. And I want you to punch as hard as you can into that concrete. Punch as hard as you can. And then come back and tell me that that didn't hurt. That didn't mess up your knuckles. Now think about it if it was your head being bounced off there. He did not pull the gun out and wave it around like John Wayne. And let me tell you, I do not like this SOB George Zimmerman. I do not like him. Trayvon Martin was, I don't even know what kind of kid, because I don't know him personally, so I'm not going to surmise. But they have proven that he doubled back, hid behind a bush, and jumped Zimmerman. He was the attacker at that point. Now, if he would have gone straight home and got his father, they called the police, then probably Zimmerman would have gotten some trouble. No, he felt he is big and bad, and I'm going to take care of this myself, so I'm going to double back and jump the guy. And when he jumped the guy, yeah, you're wrong. You're wrong in the situation. Doesn't matter what. He jumped the guy. He attacked him. He was on top, slamming the guy's head into the concrete. That can cause brain damage. That is serious injury. That is the right to protect yourself. Freaking idiots. And Hillary Clinton bringing it back up again. Just... She's another winner of the... tinfoil. I mean, she's got me frustrated, this woman. I've been frustrated by women before, but not this type of frustration. Listen, if this woman gets in, plain and simple, she's going to keep on expanding on what our current idiot does. And he's trying to expand gun control. And she's going to try to expand it. She has said she wants the guns banned. It is the progression of the Democrat Party to do that. And if you are a anti-gun person listening and you go, we don't want to ban guns, we just want strict regulations, bullshit. You better go start reading about these big shots that are controlling your ass. It's a slow progression to a gun ban, whether you believe it or not. And if I always hear, well, I'm a gun owner too, and I think that we need some stricter regulations. And it's not a gun ban, it's just stricter regulations. You friggin' mental midget moron. They want a gun ban. I've discussed this at length in the past. They're doing a slow progression. It is the frog in the water experiment. And for the mental midgets of the anti-gun that doesn't know what that means, you take a frog, you throw him in boiling water, he's going to hop right back out. You put the frog in nice water, he's going to swim in it. He's going, hey, I got a nice little pond to myself. And you turn the heat up a little. Ooh, it's nice and warm in here. You turn it up a little bit more. And you keep turning it up slowly, until it boils. By time then, the frog his body temperature is getting used to it, and he stays in the water and dies. Well, that's what's happened with the guns. They started small restrictions, and they start expanding it and expanding it and expanding it, and then they start making it harder to get a gun, harder to own a gun, harder to get concealed weapons permits, harder to open carry, until it gets to the point that it's so hard and it's so expensive you sit there going, I'm not going to go through that process, to hell with it. And then, after everybody's used to that, it's a gun ban. And the people sit there and go, you know what, I couldn't own one anyway, who gives a shit? It really doesn't matter to me anymore. They did a study in the 80s. They had a think tank come about on how to ban guns, and this was their brilliant idea. They put it out there. Even my dumbass, I was in high school and never paid attention to politics, and I knew about this. If this Wicked Witch of the West gets elected, yeah, it's just going to be another 4 years of Obama expanded. I know some people think Obama was great. Obama ain't done shit. He hasn't done anything for the blacks. He hasn't done anything for the country except apologize and put us in worse scenarios. He has pacified the terrorists. I know some people, that's what we got to do. We got to be nice and gentle to them. Bull crap. ISIS respects one thing. That is death. We have a choice. Get overtaken by them, and I know they're not over here right now. Oh, there's only reports coming from in the Obama's administration, top military officials, and all of our security and police in the United States are saying, yeah, they're here. Yep, they're here. We know it. There's nothing we could do. But you mental midgets still, we're not under attack. No, we're not under attack. They're just looking for jobs. I haven't discussed it yet. Don't forget, I do have another show today, Reaver of Common Sense. It does double duty on Wednesday. I have my noon show that we're listening to, and I will be on 8 p.m. tonight. It's 8 p.m., shrmedia.com, or you can go to my website at www.reaverofcommonsense.com. It's that good old interweb. God, I was watching that show too much. I keep repeating that now. Some news coming out this morning. Trying to find it. I can't find it exactly. It's out of Virginia. Reporter and the photographer were killed on live TV. It's believed that the shooter was a disgruntled former employee of the station who shot himself several hours later, but during a live broadcast, he walked up and opened fire on the reporter and the cameraman. This was in Virginia, I believe. Franklin County, Virginia. I keep saying it. We don't have a gun problem. We have a control problem. Hold on one second. Tickle in my throat. And I even got live coverage and showing the actual shooting. There's not much to see from it, but you see basically the cameraman just drop. It's a self-control problem we have. Musty odor? There we go. Mute. I will mute it. Come on, shut down. This one I find funny. Graham on Trump. I'll beat his brains out in South Carolina. Guess what? He didn't. His own state doesn't even vote for him. Graham lost in his own state. And here he goes again with his eloquent talking. Senator Lindsey Graham says Donald Trump is a complete idiot. And if the two face off in the Republican Party in Graham's home state of South Carolina, I'll beat his brains out. I believe, let me see, the polls that have been out. I don't know if it's here. I know I've seen it that Trump has beaten Lindsey Graham in his own state. It's nobody wants Lindsey Graham. Nobody. I mean, Jiminy Crickets, he's at like a 1%. I mean, that's like what, 10 voters? 100 voters? God dang it. Sorry about that. I had a real bad tickle in my throat and the mute button, and I thought I turned it back on. Listen, I'm going to take a quick break. Get situated. I'm still figuring everything out. We'll be right back after this message. Reaver of Common Sense, hosted by Jersey Joe.
In a world controlled by corrupt politicians,
You got a business. That you didn't build that.
a team of ordinary men emerge from the ashes to give voice to the voiceless and hope to the hopeless. Sackhead Sean,
Dude, I'm not saying coffee is stupid, bro.
Sackhead Clint,
All good friends of ours usually show up drunk.
also starring Sacco as the producer.
I'm a little bit drunk, I'm a little bit drunk, 'cause I'm drinking, drinking, drinking.
They are the Sackheads Radio Show. Every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific on shrmedia.com.
Times are dark. The people are misled by corrupt politicians, lied to by establishment media, and deceived by the false messages of Islam. A nation looking for direction needs a guide. It needs a man with a cane. I'm Dave Milner. Join me on Spreaker, SHR Media, Pundit Press Radio, and YouTube through the SHR Media page for a different kind of commentary on the unpleasant blind guy. Because the truth is not always pleasant.
Hey, it's Jersey Joe from Reaver of Common Sense, and we have moved to a new night and time every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on shrmedia.com. You will catch the Reaver of Common Sense uncensored, unfiltered, and only on shrmedia.com.
And welcome back to the Reaver of Common Sense. I am your host, Jersey Joe. Had to take a little bit extra time on that break, so I thought I'd throw a little music on for you guys. For younger people, that's Life of Agony. I forget which album. I think that was a live album. They're back together again. They bounce back and forth. There's some weird, I don't want to say weird, but unusual, not the normal. But hopefully you like that a little bit. All right. I think I had some technical issues that last segment with my mic. And if I did, I apologize. I think I got everything, all the bugs worked out. All the bugs are worked out. I am pretty sure. Yes, I am. And hopefully coming up in another week or two, actually hopefully by next week, maybe by tomorrow, I'll be able to have call-in interviews. So stay tuned for that. Again, don't forget, I have a second show tonight, and I have a show on the rest of this week at noon on shrmedia.com. And, I think it's Monday. I will not be here. We'll be doing it is Monday. I do have a doctor's appointment. Sorry. It also depends on when the appointment is, because I keep forgetting to check when it is. Listen, I need to ask everybody one favor. Just do me a small favor. Go to my webpage of reaverofcommonsense.com, and on the right-hand side, you can see the feed from my Facebook page for reaverofcommonsense.com. Just hit the like button for me and pass it on to your friends. I need to, you can get all your information and updates from there. It will tell you when I put a new article or I update anything about the show. I do it on reaverofcommonsense.com, and it automatically sends the feed out to my Facebook page and Twitter. Twitter's at political... Ooh, I don't even remember. It's been so long since I've said my Twitter handle. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad. Let's see. Political _ or politic _ Reaver. I have everything set up on automatic. The only one I really go on a lot is Facebook. Sorry about that, Twitter people. But I have everything set up to automatically go out to Twitter that, I'm not missing anything, or you're not missing anything, I should say. But All right. Let's see what city this is. St. Louis, Missouri. Headline: Teachers Union white privilege to blame for failing black and Hispanic students. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The excuses that come out from the left. The fertilizer that comes out of their mouth. If you are white, you are racist. You know what? Screw you, Victor Skinner. I am not racist. You do not speak for all the white people. I am nowhere near racist. I'm not better than anybody else. My ethnicity is not better than everybody else. We're all equal. We all equal. Now, in our minds, some people may feel that they're a little bit better than the next person. No, you're not. And this idiot, this white guilt is... I feel so guilty. My relatives over 200 years ago. Yeah, how many times did you talk to them? How many times have you went and visited those great-great-great-great-great-great-grandparents? Get off of it. We can't change the past. It's done. That's why it's called the past. This white guilt movement, you know what? I ain't going to feel guilty. I am not privileged. Oh, and the best I love is when I said that one time. You are so privileged. You have such a white privilege that you don't even know you're privileged. I'm privileged. I'm scrimping and saving every friggin' penny I have. I basically, you know, I'm barely making my bills. I see a lot of people in my neighborhood doing a hell of a lot better than I am. And I'm privileged. Yeah, the only privilege that's going on is that you don't get batted upside the back of the head like a Gibbs slap with a baseball bat, you freaking mental midget. The left is full of so mental midgets. Oh, white privilege and, you know, the guns is the problem. You know, let's ban guns. Let's get a federal police force. That'll solve everything. The Democrats love the middle class. No, they don't. Well, you know, they want to tax the rich. No, they don't. They don't want to tax themselves. What they do is come up with those damn bills because they know the Democrats are going to stop, or the Republicans are going to end it. They're not going to allow it to go through. So it makes them look like heroes. I'm telling the RNC one time, when these mental midgets Democrats come up with one of those bills of, let's tax the rich, let it go through. Let it go through. It will hurt the Democrats more. Because if you actually got off your backside and did some research, okay, I'll give you the top 10 highlights. Number 1 and number 2 are Republicans as the richest. 3 through 10 is Democrats as the richest. And there's not much difference when you go from 1 to 2 to 3 and down. So, do you think these mental midget Democrats would actually want to tax themselves at a higher rate? And if you think they would, please go to the nearest emergency room and declare that you need to be checked out mentally. And tell them that you actually believe that Democrats care about you and that Democrats want to tax themselves at a higher rate. They'll have you in special little jacket real soon. It'll be nice and snug. You give yourself a hug real tight. Oh my God. It just keeps adding on. I don't understand. You don't like the way this country's run. A lot of people don't. They want to turn us into Europe. And it's not the majority. It isn't. You think you're the majority. You're not. Polls after polls, people that I've talked to, you are not the majority. What you are is the loudest. That's all. You speak the loudest. If you want that kind of life, I'm pretty sure that the rest of us would agree to this. And we could put a poll on the next ballot to have it passed that those who like the way Europe is run, that we will pay for you to move the frig over there. And you will give up your U.S. citizenship as soon as you get on the boat to go over there. Or plane will even be nice. We'll give you a plane trip over there. If you think it's better over there, and that way of life is better, go there. It'd be easier on you. You won't have the big fight. You won't have the big... Ooh. You will not have the difficulties of trying to change a whole country. You will already have everything you want. You will have no guns. You will have your socialism. You will have your higher tax bracket. You will have a country falling around you. Because that's what you want. Go there. Please. You want to go to Europe? You want to go to South America? Hey, I'll even agree that we should, if you want to go to North Korea, go to North Korea and live. We'll help you set it up, by all means. And you know what? Go to Venezuela. They could probably use a new leader. You can have Obama being the leader, the dictator that he wants to be and that you want him to be. Go. I'm pretty sure we can get the money together to send anybody that wants that type of life. There you go. And this isn't, if you don't love this country, you can get the hell out. No, this is, if you want to destroy our country, if you want what they have, go there. Oh, and then just a quick reminder. I know I brought this up before. I seem to remember like a year or two ago, Johnny Depp shooting his mouth off, saying he was moving to France because France socialism, and they help each other out, and they do this and they do that. And then the government started running out of money. They were getting low on money. So they got together and they said, all right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to start taxing anybody that has over $1 million. We're going to tax even what they have now at 75%. And Johnny Depp went, you're going to do what to me? I'm going to have to give up all my money? Hey, America, how you doing? Yeah, I'm coming back. I was only joking before. I didn't mean what I said. He left. And so did a lot of other rich people. It got to the point that, it didn't hit the news real big because, they don't want you to know that socialism does not friggin' work. That France collapsed overnight. As in, one of the top officials turned around and said, I resign, all these people resign, you have to rewrite the Constitution, or however they say it is in France. You have to rewrite it within 24 hours. And they did. France, socialism, did not work. So now they're trying it a different way. Greece did not work with their socialism. I know there's other countries that aren't doing that bad right now. But talk to the citizens. Yes, talk to the citizens. They tell you a different story. They tell you, it sucks here. It's not good. So, if you think it's so great, go there. I'm not going to stop you. Nobody's going to stop you. Give up your citizenship, go there. I'm pretty sure we can set up the embassy to help you go there. I'm so sick of all this. And the Republican Party's just as bad. I'm not going to stand up here and knock the Democrats and sit there and cover up what the Republicans are doing. What the Republicans are doing right now is asinine. It's asinine. Plain and simple. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Never have, never will. D.C. mayor to ask for expanded police powers amid homicide spike. Wow. I know. Loosen the gun control. Let people protect themselves. It works. And go ahead, any anti-gun lunatics, go ahead. My website is reaverofcommonsense.com. Go on the contact page and send me some of your lies. I don't care. I know firsthand what gun control does. I know firsthand that it creates victims. It creates corpses. That's all it does. It doesn't protect the citizens. It doesn't protect the kids. It creates more chaos. That's it. Yes, and I do know personally, firsthand. Tell me how you know. Because you read an article and your emotions got in the way and you feel upset. That was me kind of censoring myself on that one. Well, the show's almost over. I got a minute left. I will be on tonight, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'll be on tomorrow and the next day. Well, until the sackheads throw me off the station. Which, it ain't going to happen anytime soon. They love me. Hopefully you guys love me. If you want to get in contact with me, jump on my webpage, go to the contact page, send me anything. You love me, hate me, you want me fired, you want me hired, or a raise. You send me something that you want the sackheads to see, I'll forward it. I don't hide nothing. If you don't like me, I'll forward it to the sackheads. Until tonight, you guys have a great day. I'm going to go get a little nap and hopefully be a little better rested for tonight. This is Jersey Joe and the Reaver of Common Sense. You guys have a great day.
I've been around this world, yet I see no end. All shall fade to black again and again. This storm that's broken me, my only friend, yeah. In this river all shall fade to black. shall pay.